Okay guys, so we're going to make some curry chicken with cannellini beans and pumpkin. So we're going to season our chicken. Here I have drumettes that I've already washed and cleaned. So now I'm going to add a teaspoon and a half of salt. Okay. I'm going to add some of my Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning blend. I'm going to add some coriander powder. I'm going to add some cumin powder. I'm going to add some curry powder. I'm going to add some onion powder. I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon powder. I'm going to be adding some green seasoning. I'll leave a link in the description showing you how you can make your own green seasoning. Also going to be adding about 6 seasoning peppers, some onion, and about 5 to 6 cloves of garlic. So let's get to mixing everything together. Alright, so let's set this aside so it can marinate for a while. Okay, so here we have our cannellini beans and our pumpkin. What we're going to do now is make a paste, a curry paste, that we will add to our pot first in order to cook. So to make my curry paste, I'm going to use some turmeric. This is fresh turmeric. As you can see, it's not a powder. This is what I had grown this in my garden. So I'm going to just cut it up. If you there's a video I did on me harvesting my turmeric, and I showed how you can store it. So what I'll do, I'll probably leave a link in the description showing you that video. If you are interested in growing your own turmeric and you harvest a lot, you could know how you can store it. Alright, so I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of curry powder here, and I'm going to add some water to this to make our paste. I'm just going to mix it so that I hydrate the curry powder. Alright, so here we have our curry powder ready for us to cook. Okay guys, I'm going to add some coconut oil to my pot in order to cook my curry. I'm just stirring it here a little bit. We're going to cook our curry for about 2 minutes. Okay, so now that we have been cooking our curry for about 2 minutes, we're going to add in our chicken. We're going to leave this chicken to cook without adding any liquid for about 15 minutes. Alright, so during that period of time, the 15 minutes, every few minutes you'd want to check it, stir it until about 15 minutes has passed, which you're cooking it without adding any liquid. Okay guys, so as you can see, I did not add any liquid, and you can see how much liquid came out of the chicken by itself without me having to add any liquid. So we're just gonna make sure, cook this a little longer. Like I said, we wanna do it for about 15 to 20 minutes. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook out this liquid. So before we add any more liquid, in my case I'll be adding chicken broth. I'm now going to leave this open. I'm not going to cover it again. So for the rest of time that it's cooking within its own liquid, I'm going to leave it open to help burn off some of this liquid. And then when I burn off some of this liquid, I would be adding my cannellini beans, the pumpkin, and then the chicken broth. So we're just going to leave this to burn off some of its liquid. Actually, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add in my whole hot pepper. Okay guys, so I would say about 25 minutes have passed since this chicken has been cooking, released its own liquid and has been cooking. As you can see, it still has liquid. So what I'm going to do, because it's about 25 minutes have passed, I'm now going to add in the pumpkin and the cannellini beans so that will cook. Of course, I will have to add a little more liquid, so I'm going to be adding some chicken broth. I'm also going to add this Knorr chicken stock cube that will also add a little extra flavor. And I will add a little sea salt, to season the pumpkin. Oh, this did not get cut up. And our cannellini beans. Let me just sprinkle the sea salt over this. Alright, so let's just mix everything. I'm going to add now our chicken broth to this. I have to be careful that I don't burst that hot pepper. Otherwise, we would have a problem. Alright, so we're going to cover this and leave our chicken to cook completely.